A young family recovering after being randomly slashed near Battery Park.
Police say the suspect was out on parole and the terrifying incident was caught on camera. The youngest victim was in a stroller and is only a year old. CBS 2's Bauman is live in Lower Manhattan with the latest. Allie.
Dick and Christine, city officials say there is a pattern with these recent random assaults and hate crimes. Many of the suspects are homeless, mentally ill, or recently incarcerated. Experts say the revolving door between prison and the shelter system is getting worse, and finding solutions would make all of us safer. Surveillance video shows a Hasidic couple walking near Battery Park with their one-year-old Wednesday evening when a man attacks from behind, slashing all three. Police arrested 30-year-old Daryl Jones. He has 12 priors and was just released on parole in February after serving time for attempted murder. One day earlier, police arrested Brandon Elliott for stomping on a woman in Hell's Kitchen. He was living in a nearby homeless shelter after being released from prison on lifetime parole in 2019 for murdering his own mother.
The parole system in New York State does not work, takes people coming out of prison, dumps them in New York City with no plan, no housing, no job, no mental health support.
Right now, there are about 1,500 state parolees living in New York City shelters.
The city and the state and the feds have been implementing policies that create pathways from prison into the shelter.
Stanley Richards is from the Fortune Society, a nonprofit working with the formerly incarcerated. He says more than half the people released on parole in New York City end up in the shelter system.
They need to go into a shelter first to be classified as homeless in order to get any access to what might be available in the supportive housing.
Matthew Shapiro with the National Alliance on Mental Illness says setting parolees up with mental health services is crucial.
In so many ways, the jails and the correctional system have replaced the antiquated asylums of yesteryear.
In a statement, the State Department of Corrections told us in part the mayor is clearly not informed. Each individual returning to their community has an individualized treatment plan. Going on to say if parolees can't find housing, they're referred to local social services. The city spends more than $250 million a year on its shelter providers.
It's going to save us a lot of money in the long run, that once we have people out of jails and prisons, that we keep them out.
The state also told us parole officers help connect parolees with employment, mental health, and substance abuse programs. We're live from Lower Manhattan. Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.